The Congress's youth wing, National Students Union of India, NSUI, has staged a protest in Delhi, has even stopped the metro at Vishwa Vidyalaya metro station. These are images of that protest that we're playing out here. They're sitting almost on the tracks and having stopped the metro, and they're protesting against hike in metro fares. This protest, which lasted about 15 minutes, affected the yellow line of the Delhi metro, but is now operational. Our correspondent Mohit getting us further details here. Mohit, this is very clearly, of course, against the ticket hike for the metro. Help us understand how much has it been hiked and what's the government maintaining on this?
Well, this hike had come last year, in which there was a manifold hike that had come into the metro. But since then, the various student organizations had been demanding that at least there should be a discount for the students, and there should be certain passes and discounts available for them. But despite several memorandums submitted by them to the state and the central government, nothing of that sort had actually happened. Therefore, these students actually took on to themselves and initiated a protest at the Vishwa Vidyalaya metro station of the DMRC. Now, as you rightly pointed, they managed to halt the trains. They were on the tracks, and they managed to halt the trains for almost about 15 to 20 minutes, whereby, putting forward their protest. And further now, we've been given to understand that they are still asking that the fares should be reduced and they should be brought at a reasonable rate with considering students.
That's right. But Mohit, given the fact that this is happening inside the metro station, this is on the line, having stepped in on the line here to stop metro operations, and in this state of heightened security, questions would also be asked in how did they manage to go about this strike?
Well, so far what we know is the fact that since they are also students, they managed and they enter the metro stations using their own metro cards and tokens. However, once on the platform and once the trains had already arrived, that was when they went onto the tracks and managed to stop it. The trains stood still, on either side for several minutes before the CISF and the various security measures were taken, and CISF was also rushed there. And since then, they've been detained. It remains to be seen whether or not they would be fined. But the DMRC Act does suggest that any sort of protest or any sort of attempt to halting the trains would actually ensure a fine your way. So that is something that we're still waiting for.
Mohit, thank you for getting us those updates.